Hi guys, welcome to El Maki Motors and to reaction to the Rolex 24 Hours of Daytona. One of the first events of the motorsport year. Yes, we had Rally Dakar and we had Rally Monte Carlo last week. Another video coming up on that shortly. But for the sort of the circuit world, we kicked off this weekend with the Rolex 24. So let's take a look. A welcome return to motorsport. As I said, the whole world, I mean, at least on Twitter, was talking about it, and thankfully, me being in the UK, could watch it on a free live stream, which was fantastic. People have not got much to do at the moment anyway, so what better way to promote your event, because IMSA doesn't normally get much attention in Europe, than to have it on a free live stream. Absolutely fantastic. First thing to start with is qualifying, which was last week, and former F1 driver Felipe Nasr put it on pole. Now, I always thought Nasr should have got a bit more time in F1. He was unlucky. His Banco do Brazil funding ran out, and then he infamously scored a point in the final race of 2016 at Brazil, which meant that his drive for the next year at Mana did not materialise because the team folded. So yeah, he's proven that he is quality, and maybe if another opportunity comes out in Formula One, he could have another crack. So anyway, he stuck it on pole, and then we had to wait a week, as we do with Indy, for the race. So yeah, 24-hour race. I love 24-hour races. I was lucky enough to 2 years ago go to a 24-hour race at Silverstone, not Le Mans unfortunately, but the slightly less professional 24-hour series. Nevertheless, fantastic event. I got to go to the grid for the start. Watching the cars at night is fantastic, and it just means that with the length of the race, you're part of a team. You're working for the people. There's so much at stake. And it just gives you sort of a pressure that you only get with these sort of endurance events, which makes it difficult for the competitors, but to us you get this build-up of tension, and I think it's fantastic to watch. So, moving on, the first thing I want to say is, building on what I just said, there was clean racing throughout. There was a few punctures, we'll go into that later, but didn't see many accidents, and considering what was a chaotic year in F1 last year, these guys were, even towards the end when the lead was, really, really, really tight. It was a tight battle. The racing was clean, and I think that's a credit to everyone that was there. It's very difficult with mixed classes. You've got cars going slower than you. You've got cars going faster than you. You're lapping cars. You've been blue flagged. But yeah, credit to everyone out there, because there was some great racing. Obviously the main talk before the event was Keven Magnussen, at least from the F1 perspective. He had the whole F1 world cheering him on. He'd just been dropped from Haas last year. Everyone wanted him to do well. Did he deserve to lose his Haas seat? Well, fortunately, it came down to the priorities of Haas going forward, needing funding, something which Kmag didn't have enough of, and obviously the Ferrari Junior drive from Mick Schumacher. But yeah, he did a great job for his first foray out there. Obviously, the Chip Gassani Racing is a fantastic team. But yeah, he kept his head in his first stint, and I'm sure he's going to get better this year. Is endurance racing the best sort of discipline for him, given how hot-headed he has been occasionally? I don't know. Let's see how he gets on. Regardless, the fairy tale did not come true. He did not get a debut win. His 001 car picked up a puncture around the middle of the race, and then they were battling for the lead towards the end, and yeah, they got another puncture. It's robbed us of a fantastic finish. And that was one of the other things. How I know there was a few cautions. They backed the back up, but to get the top three cars within 5 seconds towards the end, absolutely fantastic. But anyway, Kmag was robbed better luck for him next time. But congratulations to the number 10 Acura. It was a strong team. Castro Neves, everyone knows how good he is. He's been on the American circuit for years. They did well to deserve the win, and Alex Rossi proved he could do with another shot in Formula 1. And how much liberty would have liked to have an American driver at this time. Think of the publicity. So yeah, that's my quick reaction, quick look at the Daytona 24 Hours from a non-IMSA fan. Fantastic racing. If I get a chance this year with all the motorsport back to normal, maybe I'll hop in, see if I can catch up on something else. But yeah, thanks for watching. And as the lorry goes past my house, please like and subscribe. There's going to be more videos coming soon.